Rooney, it's good to have you with us again. It's been another busy week, hasn't it, as we look ahead to Curzon?
Yeah, busy week. Lots of training to the lads. They've had another good week working hard on the training pitch, preparing for Saturday. Another home game, back to the league this week, so one I'm looking forward to as well.
You obviously also had a FA Cup first round tie confirmed at home to Totton. Another one to look forward to, but I'm sure it's one that you're parking for now with 4 league games before that, starting with Curzon on Saturday, as you say. Another good test, isn't it?
Yeah, I think over the next couple of weeks the games are going to be coming thick and fast. A lot of Tuesday games, so as I say, take it game by game, and we're looking towards the Curzon game at home, and a game we're all looking forward to. I think it'd be another tough test for us, but one we're relishing and hopefully go and get 3 points.
Our home league form, I'm sure you'd agree, probably hasn't been what you want it to be so far. Certainly it's just another opportunity to make a positive difference to that, isn't it? Yeah,
100%. I think most games we've played in, we're scoring goals. Probably should be scoring more for the chances we create, and we're working around on that this week in training. So I think it'll come with us when that little bit of luck, as we spoke about last time when I was on here, with the stuff I went through with the red card and stuff like that, and we're still creating chances with 10 men on a pitch, and it's something we need to come away from, is them not letting referees make them decisions. And but no, it's one we're looking forward to, and I think if you went back and watched the game, which we did, the amount of chances we created last week, we had some really good opportunities, and it weren't just clear-cut chances, they were chances where we were one pass away from it being a really good chance as well, and I thought we could have scored a couple of goals Saturday, which would give the lads even more confidence going into the game. But it was about getting over the line, which we did, so there was no complaints from me.
Whilst you've been looking at what you could have done better as well, I'm sure you'll have also been paying attention to what we can expect from Curzon as well. Yeah,
look, we watch every opponent back, we take every game, we treat every game the same, and we've been watching Curzon back and see what their strengths are and where their weaknesses are. So it's one we've been working around in training as well, and we've been doing that pretty well on seeing where their strengths are and where we can go and hurt them as well.
They are one of the form sides in the league at the minute. I'm sure you're just hoping to be able to put a stop to that and make somewhat of a statement in doing so as well.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be, as I say again, another tough game for us, but they've won the last 2 or 3, is it? So it's one, this is going to be a test, but I think it's one we can go and get the 3 points in. Are we going to have our own way all the time? No. So it's going to be a tough game, but I think we've got more than enough to go and get 3 points in. Hopefully the chances we create, we can go and score more than 1 or 2, and put some atmosphere into the fans.
In terms of the squad you've got to play with, you're obviously one lighter with Curzon Ashton, who departed on Sunday. I'm sure you're disappointed to have lost him, but also confident that the rest of the group can continue to get the job done.
Yeah, we're disappointed to lose Sean. I think he's been one of our bright players in the opening part of the season, and I think it was one of them where we are as the club at the minute, we probably had to sell him for the money that got offered to us, and we couldn't turn it down. We needed to get that money in, so listen, it's a good opportunity for Sean. I hope he goes there and does well. Now, I always got on with Sean, and when we sat down with him, I think it was something he wanted to do, and I think we've got players in there as well who can come and step in and take over Sean's role, and that's not a concern of mine. So we've got a few players in there who can step up to the challenge, and that's what football's about. It's about when your opportunity comes, go and take it with both hands, and I think that's what Sean done in pre-season. He went and stated he wanted to be in that starting 11, and fair play to Sean, because last year I don't think he was in the team every week. So for me to help him in his footballing journey and give him that confidence, I take a little bit of pride in that as well, and stuff I've spoke to Sean about as well. He took everything on board, all the staff, me, Fran, Ant, Bandy, what we was all telling them, stuff, we took it on board, and I think we've seen that in his performances as well.
And as always, you'll need a fantastic home support to help us get us over that line on Saturday as well.
Yeah, I'm sure we don't need to ask too much of our fans to get behind us, and we've seen the FA Cup the weekend, and I'm sure they'll be right behind us again on Saturday.